What is up, y'all? I'm the nerd who plays things. Welcome back to, well, I say welcome back. Welcome to my first stream in, I don't know, about 5 months. It has been a really long time since I have played really anything. So, immediately jumping into an extreme demon right after I get back to this might be a terrible idea, but who knows? We don't know until we try. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Not bad right out of the gate. Oh my goodness. I think like a 5-month break might be I think it might be I think that might have been what I needed. I'm noticing that I'm a lot more consistent with the beginning of this level than I would normally be. That timing is so free. How do I keep dying to that? It's fine. Normally whenever I'm not consistent with a particular part of a level, I know this is not at all what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do is practice it. But what I do is I go to a part that I'm more familiar with and that I'm a lot more consistent with so that I can feel accomplished. So that I can actually feel like I'm good at this game. Which I don't think I am. Which a lot of times I don't actually think that I am. Because I think, like, the last time I checked, I had over 10,000 attempts on this level. I think we probably need to get some runs like going like not from 0 because I'm probably gonna go from here because I'm not at all consistent with this part. You know what? I actually think I just need to practice the drop. Do a micro click there. That part right there is just luck. Oh my goodness gracious, I hate it. I don't like those clicks. Those little mini wave clicks, I do not like them. And they don't like me either. Part of me wants to say that I should go back to trying to go for future funk. What? What is up, the dad who plays things? Hello, Dad. I don't like those clicks. They make me angry. How did that happen? I clicked the thing. Like, literally only, like... I'm literally 10 minutes into this stream, and I'm already going insane. A normal person would probably think, like, actually take the time to think about that, but... As you very well know, I'm not normal. I clicked the thing. What? I used to be so consistent with those green orb clicks. I guess 5 months away from this game will do something to you. But Alright, I'm back. I don't like ship. I don't remember the last time I did the duel. And I also forgot how inconsistent that green orb click is. I don't like that this level only has one ship part. It would have been better with none. I understand that it works really well. That the ship's physics work really well with the drop. The big drop is what I like to call it. But it was unnecessary. I do not like ship. Let me turn this down a bit. Turn it down a bit more. Probably super quiet for y'all though. I clicked. Brother. Whoa, you can just skip that thing altogether? That's crazy. I think I'm gonna start using that. If freaking Nage didn't, like, actually... Oh, he didn't. Well, that's fun. No, I'm not gonna do that. That feels wrong. Why am I so inconsistent with that dash orb? With those dash orbs? I don't know why I can't ever do them. know why I can't do that one click. I get past everything else before it, and then I just can't do that one click. Good. That timing that was coming up is, like, absolutely awful. I don't like that cube timing. That timing, that's the timing that I hate. How did I actually do the timing the first time I ever got to it? can buffer that green orb. Oh wow, it actually kind of makes it that timing that I hate so much a lot easier. I need some practice on that wave part. I clicked. Again, I clicked. I clicked. Too early. Back whenever I was like super new to this game, like I remember like genuinely believing that you could only pass the level on like on like attempts that are like multiples of 10. Like anytime I would die on an attempt that was a multiple of 10, I would get super mad. But I was like, oh my gosh, I messed it up for myself. I could have actually beaten it that attempt. And there was like there was like absolutely no, there was nothing that actually prompted that belief. So I don't know why my brain conceived that idea. But yeah. My micro click was too good. gonna practice this level backwards. I think I am genuinely getting better at that weird buffer part. But I still hate it. Just because it's so awkward. Okay, so don't hold out of that thing. I wonder if I could beat change of scene right now. I think that would be funny. I think let's do that to take like a brief break from this. Base. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Normally, if I was like worse at the game, my heart would be beating out of my chest right there, which is absolute proof that I've been getting better. I kind of want to take a break and make a level. Oh wait, I've been playing this random level that I found because why not? Because I'm weird. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because yeah, I did decide to play that level for a very short amount of time. What was I doing with this? Absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, I remember this level. I remember like trying to make one of those super crazy impossible levels and then just losing motivation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I did that thing. What else? What have I not done yet that I want to do? I'm gonna start a new level. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna use Purgatory because why not? And I'm gonna have to start it from way high up. And I'm going to make the background black. And I'm gonna make the ground black. I'm gonna make everything black. And whenever I actually add the effects to this layout, I'm going to make it to where well, actually, you know what? Select all. Delete. Well, no, not everything. Just that. No, just that. And that. I'm just going to move this a little bit further down. By a little bit, I mean a little bit. So that I can just place a... Well, I'm going to change it to slow and then mini. I'm going to make it 15 degrees. No, negative 15 degrees. No. We're already off to a great start. Oh, what's up, Gabriel? We are making a level right now because we are taking a break from ACU. Bam. Blam. It's not raging, it's just like I wasn't really making any progress at all with it, so I just decided to, hey, I think I should probably take a break from this. You know what? I'm going to turn off preview mode because I cannot see, like, anything. Well, I'm already upside down. I need to change it to right side up gravity. Oh, that doesn't work. that's like very much not a strong orb at all. And I completely forgot how far these orbs launch you because I haven't played this game in 5 months. I'm bored of making this level. I'm gonna try to do a new one. Let's see. What song are we gonna use? I think we're gonna use Haunted Woods by Waterfall. We're going to use... Well, actually, we're not going to start it off like that. We are going to start off like... Blam... 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 Blam. We can stand to spread it out a bit more. There we go. I think that's a decent start to the level. A fast one. This one will get kind of fast. That does not sync with the music, and I don't like it. How about just for a bit of, like, added intimidation points, we're just going to add that. But move it over by 1/8 of a block, so it's a lot easier. You see, whenever I do these things, I make them way too hard for my own good. I make them so hard that I can't even playtest them. We're going to put an H block, put 2 H blocks right there. I wouldn't say I'm good at the game, but thanks. You can't even beat the easiest level in the original game. That's fine. Geometry Dash isn't for everyone. No offense, obviously. then we are going to make this a little bit more stupid to play. Fair. I like hardly ever play Roblox like at all. So yeah, you're probably right. You probably would cook me at like pretty much anything. If I'm being completely honest. Just feel like adding an extra layer of stupid factor. We're gonna scale down that portal later. I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't know. That might get some views. I don't know. You know what? I want to skip to building the fun part. We're gonna change the background to gray. There we go. We're going to turn off the player's ability to click until that. We are going to go to robot here because I think robot fits really well with this song, this part of the song. I'm going to scale down the portals in a minute. no effects. There we go. That way you can't. Hey. We're actually, I think we're just going to scale them down right now. 0.5. There we go. We're going to move that really far up, and we are going to turn that off because that's annoying. Going to put some H blocks on there to do the thing. Okay, that's a cool thing. I like that. We're gonna make it go down into a little thingy right here. I don't know what to call this. A little thingy. That's a platform. Okay, no, we want it. We do want it to have like a bit of like a. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, to where like you can like visibly see it go down. We're just like laying out the basic inputs that you're supposed to do. And like we're gonna decide what difficulty we want to make this later. We are going to do that, and we're going to put an S block in there so that it stops dashing like immediately after being clicked. Hey. You know what? We're going to do a pink dash orb and put another one right there to make it kind of do a fun thing. You know what? Actually, that doesn't work. So we're going to replace that with the regular dash orb. It doesn't look as good, but whatever. We make sacrifices for the greater good. You know, we're actually going to change that to a red orb so that we can change that to a back to a pink orb. And then we are going to move it down. Like a watermelon, yes. We're going to do that, and then we're going to do something kind of like that. That's cool. I like it. I love that thing so much. Watermelon mayhem. We're going to say hide. No. We're going to no touch. But we are going to hide and no effects for that. Perfect. So that you can't even tell that it's happening. You know what we're going to do for this? We are going to do something kind of like that. We're going to do something kind of like that. We're going to do that. No. I think it would be much cooler if we did something kind of like that. But we would have to change the gravity here. And we don't need that there. Okay. So now we know something new, that needs to be like that. But we want it to be centered, so we're going to put the black orbs right there. Okay, so you know what? No. We are going to, well, you know what? I think what we're going to do is we are going to bring these over a half block, and then bring these over a quarter of a block, because I like the way that sync matches up. So that tells me that we need to put that there. Hide, no effects. There we go. So you won't even know it's there. See, that click still doesn't work. I want that click to work so bad. You know what? We're not going to bother with that. We are just going to make it a spider. Creepy. Creepy spider. Okay, and we're going to change it to a spider thing. We're going to change it to a 0.5 size thing. No, actually, it's going to be 0.25 size because that looks kind of ugly. There we go. Already looking much better. But we're also going to change it to mini. Perfect. And then we are going to make you flip gravity. Oh, well, see that it works like that. Then we don't even need to do any of that fancy stuff. What? Yeah. Whoa, what just happened? I guess it did a void click. No, that doesn't feel as fun. So you know what we're gonna do is we are, I don't know. What are we gonna do? You're gonna change it to mini too. What we're gonna do, I think this will be really cool. Bam, bam, bam. We're going to we're going to put down a whole bunch of move triggers that are on spawn trigger. Oh, and we're also going to make the move time like that. But what we're going to do is, this is going to be super hard, but like, yeah, this is going to be unnecessarily difficult. And I'm just going to see if it's like, I don't know. We'll count it. But just for good measure, we're going to move that like that. And what we're going to do is a little bit of that. We're going to change you to big size so that it's easier to control. You know what? We're not going to do that right there. What we're going to do right there is we're just going to put you like that so that you can function properly. Okay. So now, what I was thinking that we could do with those little toggle orbs right there is I was thinking we could like do that, do a little bit of that. Blam. Blam. You know what? We're just going to use this, copy paste, build helper, copy paste, build helper. What? Why didn't it work? Regroup. Hold on. We're just going to regroup. Okay, so that worked. Regroup. There we go. We are going to move group 1 up 1 block. So that's 10. And these are for the ones on the down. So we're gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So now what we have to do is we have to put these on their own separate group for the toggle orbs to spawn. There we go. We are going to make these ones toggle group, was it 7? Yeah. Spawn only. 8, spawn only. 9, spawn only. We're going to speed hack it to 75% speed just so that we can just so that we know that we're doing this right. Okay, so that didn't work. Why did it not work? Oh, well, because I got it mixed up. That's kind of mildly infuriating. But yeah, the same thing happened with these, so blam. Is that unreasonably difficult? And we're going to make it 1 speed. Then we're going to change it back to triple speed right there. This is what I'm talking about whenever I say that, this is what I say when I'm talking about, I can't speak. This is what I'm talking about when I say that I make things so difficult that I can't even play test them at normal speed like I like to do. I love playtesting things at normal speed. Blam and blam. That is a gap that is possible to get through, but you either need to be like superhuman or you need to have a bot. At least it's possible, I suppose. Yeah. I'm just gonna like blam, blam, blam. Blam, blam, blam. Well, see, what I was talking about was like this gap right here. Like when it's just like when it's not open, you you can get through there as the normal size wave, but you have to like either be insanely like god at Geometry Dash, or you have to be using a bot, which I don't think anybody is. You know what, we're gonna turn that back on, because that makes things easier to play test. We are going to do a little bit of that, and we're going to do a little bit of D blocks on here to make it to where the wave can slide on these, because normally it can't. And we are going to do this. We are going to snap the rotation to that thing. It's not close enough for it to even be possible, for it to even think about being possible. No, we are going to well, I've got to put a D block right there, I guess. That might be too hard. I think we've decided what difficulty this level is going to be now. We're going to do kind of like a cold sweat thing. We're going to do like the weird cold sweat gimmick. Blam, blam, blam. Blam, 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 blam. Blam, blam, blam. I don't think that works. We're going to instead do something kind of like that. There we go. Why did it do that? You know what? Instead of putting down all of these D blocks, you're just going to make one big D block that just kind of follows the player around everywhere it goes, and generally just is a creep. Nine. Player. That's hard to look at. It's kind of hard to watch, so we're just going to set this to hide. There we go. Whoa, what just happened? I don't think I like that. We're going to put this right there, and we're going to hide it. We're going to make it cube right there. There we go. And I think we also kind of want to make it big size. Then we're going to put H blocks right there so that the player can bonk its head. There we go. And we also need to put two right there. And we're gonna spider. Then we're gonna beside her. Sit down beside her. We're gonna do that. Then I don't know where the thing is. Let's see. We're gonna put a thing right there. There we go, like bam. I accidentally got that thing. I am a professional blur. You have never met a single person who is better at blowing than I am. I'm gonna go blam. Then we're gonna drop down. Let's see if I can do this at 100% speed. Yeah, no. Let's see about 85 speed. Whoa, the music. Yeah, not 85. 75. We're just gonna keep it at 0.5. What are we gonna do after this? I think we're going to go to ship part and we're gonna do mini. We're gonna kind of do like an interesting thing here. We're gonna put a circle right here. We're going to set it to group parent. And with that, we can do this really interesting trick where we kind of go like this. We kind of make like a circle. There you go. That took a while to make, but it's fine because look at this. Oh, this looks cool. And we're gonna make it look even better by doing that. Yeah. Now that looks properly intimidating. Intimidation done right. This is going to rotate it 45 degrees. I am sick of trying to look for a keyboard shortcut. Actually, no, we're going to continue looking for a keyboard shortcut. There it is. I found it. And we're going to set that to group parent. But first, we're going to rotate this into a good shape. No. You know what? I don't have the energy for all of this. You know what? We're just going to be lazy and do this. See, it has that same effect, you know? All right. There we go. Oops, I tabbed out. And we are going to blam, 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 blam. It doesn't look as cool, but it's... I don't really have the energy to do that right now. And if that's kind of lame, then I don't know, suck it up. There we go. That's too incredibly difficult. I think we're going to like randomly make like bring up the difficulty by just a little bit. we go, like kind of like that. And then another one, kind of like that. I'm gonna put another start position. It's not very difficult though, so we are going to bring it down like that. You know what? These need to go on B1 so that they actually look decent. Oh, and we're going to put another one of these right there. But that doesn't work. It's just, it's too easy. And another quarter space down. It's still too easy compared to the wave part before it. I want to make things balanced. Blam. There we go. Live with it. Try that. Alright, that seems unbearably difficult. So we're going to move it up 1/8 of a space. There you go. Happy now? It's not as hard as it used to be. And then we're going to make it kind of go like... Does that go all the way down to the bottom? Yes, it does. Yes. No, what we want to do, what we're trying to do is what we're trying to do is do a blue orb thing. But that doesn't have the same effect as I want it to. So what we're going to do, but that's too strong. What we're trying to do is this kind of thing. There we go. No. I think what we're just going to do is that. No. Too strong. We're going to do that. I think what we're going to do is make this thing. No, we don't want to do any of that. We're going to do this. We're going to make group 11 follow the player for this amount of time. We're just going to tell it to stop when we want it to stop. Oh, well, and we also got to set it to multi-activate. That might be unbearably difficult, but oh, and you know what we're going to do? We're also going to add that. We're going to set it to, well, we only need to activate it once, but we're going to set it to high. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to set it to group 12 too, because at the very beginning, we're going to have an alpha trigger that sets group 12 to 0 opacity. Well, I don't think we need to do that actually. What we're gonna do, what we're gonna have is we're gonna have a toggle trigger that that does that. What we're going to do is we are going to activate group 12 and deactivate group 11 at the same time. What? Oh, wait, no, I understand why it's doing that. Because I set this to group 11 2. So it's going to do the same exact thing. There we go. We got a little bit of like a memory click right there. I kind of like it. Ship mini. I'm going to set this to group 13. going to make a trigger to stop group 13. Right there. You know what? I don't really like that it does that. There we go. I really like how this is going. I haven't done ball at all. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. And since the ball doesn't need H blocks, maybe that'll only work with cube. No, it's just flat out not working. I have no idea why it's not working. So yeah, I did the same exact thing as over here, but it's still not working. And I think we're just going to move the camera down just a bit so that we can just like absolutely like revel in this amazing in that little amazing in that amazing little thing, so that we can enjoy it at like a centered hmm. Oh, well, maybe I need to like do something like that. Yeah. I just like wave. Oh, why does it do that? We're gonna do something like that. We're gonna change it to full size right here. We're gonna scale this down because this is kind of unsightly. getting really close to the bottom of the map, so we are going to select everything here and then select... No. We're going to select everything here, and we are going to select everything to the right. And we're going to move it up a ton. Okay, so we didn't really make any progress on Acu today. I think this is a really, really good place to call it, though. Having a very, very good level in our hands. So if you did enjoy this, I strongly encourage you to hit the like button and the subscribe button, because it helps me out a lot. If I can't talk. I'm messing up my outro. I normally stream around 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Central Time every Saturday if you want to tune in next time. But until then, I will see y'all next time. I'm the nerd who plays things. Bye, everybody.